Internet. I am Chris, and I am playing Temmet, Nakamun's Will. Vigilance Menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, zombies you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. 4/4. I will play an Arcane Sanctum. Pass the turn. Ooh.
Hello, I am playing Teval, the Balanced Scale. It is a flying 4/4. When it attacks, I mill 3 cards, and I may return a land card from my graveyard to the battlefield. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you may create a tapped 2/2, not tapped, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token.
Wait, who are you?
Teval, the Balanced Scale.
You're Jordan.
No, I'm Teval, the Balanced Scale.
I think the dragon wins this game.
I'll play Contaminated Aquifer and pass.
Okay. I am Rob. I am playing Ziatora the Incinerator. Legendary creature, demon dragon. Flying. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Ziatora the Incinerator deals damage equal to that creature's power to the target, and you create 3 treasure tokens. It is a 6/6. Play the Raucous Theater.
Leaving that on top. All right.
Well,
Hello, Internet. My name is Alex, and I will be playing Jhoira of the Ghitu, a 3-mana 2/2 human wizard with pay 2, exile a non-land card from your hand, put 4 time counters on it, and if it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. It's so suspenseful.
There's too much suspense in this board.
Oh, wow. That was, okay, best turn 1 play I could have had. I have a Rift Elemental. It's a 1-mana 1/1 for 1, and I can pay 1 and a red to remove a time counter from a permanent I control or suspend card I own, and then it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Pass.
sick.
Would have been better if it was Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, than that.
Okay.
Well, you said it was the best hand you could have
I
had.
said it was the best top deck I could have had.
Oh,
I will play
roll the tapes.
That was, okay, best turn 1 play I could have had.
I think people do that kind of
A
crap.
Temple of Deceit.
Oh, deceitful.
I will tap 1. And I will basic land cycle and Ash Barrens.
I assume you're doing that in response to the Scry 1 trigger, right?
This scries one when you play it.
Yes. Go.
Draw. Untap. Wood Verge. I'm going to tap for 2 for a Satyr Wayfinder. I'm going to reveal the top 4 cards in my library, put a land card from among them into my hand, the rest into my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I'm going to put a Forest into my hand, and I'm going to put a Casualties of War, a Noxious Gearhulk, and a Swamp in the graveyard.
Spooky.
Pass turn.
Draw. I wonder what it is.
See, because that was 2 pieces of it, yeah.
No, I didn't have
Power into play.
them laying around to upgrade this. I just put creatures in it in some instance.
And I will pass the turn.
We'll play an island, and I'll tap 2 for this tapped Star Compass.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
It's a 2-mana rock that enters tapped, and it taps for mana. Add to your mana pool 1 mana of any color that a basic land you control could produce. This is why it's not seen that much, and why I run a lot of them, because they're dirt cheap, and I run a lot of basics in my decks.
Because you're basic.
Because I'm basic. I'm going to come see Chris for 1. Boop. And then I'll pass it in. Of course. Naturally.
I will cast a Wizened Mentor. When an opponent activates an ability of a permanent that isn't mana, I get to make a zombie.
Oh.
It's going to happen a lot.
It's going to happen a lot.
Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to Scoot Swarm. I will pass. In one of my additions to the deck.
Prime Novelist.
Ooh,
Goblin Bard. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 creature on Prime Novelist and add 1 red
It's
mana.
going to make so many zombies.
That doesn't trigger off that one.
No, but I mean with that deck and this deck.
Activated, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pyroblast.
Yep.
So you can use more mana.
I agree. I'll play Sky Diamond. And then I'll play a Jhoira's Time Bug, which is a 1/2 that has tap, choose target permanent you control or suspended card you own. If that permanent or card has a time counter on it, you may remove a time counter from it and put another time counter on it.
Does not sound like a mana ability, so I
No.
like it.
Yeah, no, these two help you extremely well. I will pass the turn. I'm enjoying this game. This game is going nice and slow. Boom! I'm waiting for it from those two decks.
Moi?
Well,
Okay.
Moi?
An undead augur.
What do?
Whenever this creature or another zombie dies,
You control.
that I control, I get to draw a card, and I also get to lose 1 life.
Oh, that's so nice.
He just gets to do
He just gets to do it. That's great. Attack. Draw. And then I'm going to bring Teval out. Oh, and I get an insect. And that is all. Rob. It's just land.
4 mana.
Ooh, Mr. Orfeo.
Whenever you attack, double target creature's power until end of turn.
That's good. I'll block too.
If you want him to die, so
I'll attack Alex for 2 then.
I'm definitely not blocking.
He very clearly is just like, hit me for free.
That's the turn.
it's sad 'cause I could have used a card.
Gone.
I'm gonna mountain cycle this rune grinder. I'm gonna play it for turn because I did not draw land this turn. And then I will play Jhoira
Of the Ghitu?
of the Ghitu specifically because there are different versions of her. And then I'll pass.
He's doing things, guys.
Get him.
Get him, he's playing cards and doing stuff.
Cast my character.
Okay. Accurate statements are being made currently.
Untap, draw. I will play a basic forest. Oh, which will give me a insect. I'm going to play a Nyx Weaver. It's a 2/3 with reach. At the beginning of my upkeep, I mill 2 cards, and then I pay 3, exile this creature, and I return a creature card from a battle
6 more
from the
mana.
graveyard to my.
Then more speed.
This is 6. Yes, sorry, I didn't realize you asked me a question. I will tap 2 for a signet. Going to hit Rob in the air for 4.
Oh, geez.
When Teval attacks, mill 3 cards and then return a land card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So I'm going to mill a Junji, a Gristly Salvage, and a Haunted Mire. I will return the Haunted Mire. A card has left my graveyard. I will create a Zombie Druid.
And then you will make a Scoot Swarm token.
And then I will make a... Oh yeah, I'm at 6 now. And then I will pass the turn. See Chris's previous comment about graveyard shenanigans.
I'll play Academy Manufacturer. And then I'll sacrifice 2 lands to go get. This one gives me basic Swamp Mountain or Forest, and this one.
So all of your lands.
They both get you basics.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, they say basic. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you.
Or I meant to pass the turn and then with more lands.
That's all good.
All good, man.
I'm gonna tap 6 mana,
Only?
only 6, and I'm gonna play a Dreamstone Hedron.
Ooh.
Taps for 3 mana, or I can pay 3, tap and sacrifice it to draw 3 cards. I'm done.
Are you like holding onto a board wipe?
No.
Nice, good, nice later. Alright. Commence the end game. So I will draw 2. So I will go to my attack phase.
So, sorry, what else is coming at me? I heard my name twice.
Just
Just this one?
You were
Oh.
your name.
And then Rob, Alex.
yeah, yeah. These are Rob. This is me.
Yeah. And whenever I attack, I get to draw a card and then discard a card.
Oh, Jordan.
I'm going to jump block with 2 insects.
Okay. Would you like to? You got 2 6/6s coming your way.
I'm going to take it.
12
Take
damage.
12.
And I will take 5.
That's it.
Untap, upkeep. I will mill 2. I will mill a Siger, the Golden Fang,
Tassiger.
Tassiger,
Tassiger.
and a Farseek. I will then draw per turn.
Hey, Tassiger used to be the like commander.
Yeah, I remember playing Field playing him a lot.
Play. I can't. Oh, I can use 8.
It's an ominous statement from this man.
So I'm going to play Swamp. I'm going to tap 8. I'm going to play a Colossal Grave Reaver.
Ooh. Oh god.
It's a flying 6/7 dragon. Whenever it enters or attacks, I mill 3 cards, and whenever one or more creature cards are put into my graveyard from my library, I can put one onto the battlefield.
But only one.
Correct.
Okay.
So I am milling a Crypt of Agadim, a Swamp, and a Reanimate.
Wah
Wah, wah.
Increase your swoots.
Thank you. Scoots. I'm then going to go to combat. I'm going to attack Chris with the... You don't have reach, do you?
Nope.
I don't see it. With a 4/4. I'm going to attack... And I'm going to attack Alex.
Sure.
You'd have to trade.
With a 2/2.
Okay.
With my token.
So what attacked Rob?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm choosing not to attack Rob.
Okay, we're gonna have to do the trigger first. Camel's trigger.
Mill 3 cards. I am milling a Simic Growth Chamber, a Marin of Clan Neltoth, and a Will of the Saltai. So
Which is, yeah,
I will put Marin on the battlefield.
God damn it.
Whenever another creature I control dies, I get an experience counter, and at the beginning of my end step, choose a creature card in my graveyard. If that card's mana value is less than or equal to the number of experience counters I have, return it to the battlefield.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, and Teval's Trigger is a land.
Yes, which will.
I will still bounce a land with Simic, correct? Which I want.
Is it specifically just a land that you mill this way? I don't know.
It just says, then return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So
I
you
think
don't
it's any
have
of
to
them.
get that one if you don't want. You could get like Agadims. It doesn't matter. It's up to
I
you.
don't have anything. I only have 2 black in my graveyard.
Now's,
yeah,
now's the perfect time to actually play the Civic Growth Chamber.
Yeah.
Because if you like bounce a basic, like you're up 2 mana next turn.
and I'm going to bounce, which will make
8. And then we can move to damage. And you're going to make a 2/2 zombie druid. Because a land left your graveyard. Oh, and Marin left your graveyard. I am first on the chopping block. I will take 2 damage. I will not block.
You go to 31.
Don't choice.
Chris will go to 35. Oops. And then I will pass the turn to Rob. I like the way this plays so far. I'll send you the list so you can, like... Why are you going to board wipe me, bro?
Oh, you'll get to see that these at the end of Rob's turn. I'm going to go Hellbent at the end of Rob's turn.
He's going to board wipe. Maybe.
I'm going to put down Alchemist Talent.
Trust him.
Cool.
When it enters, I create 2 tap drip tokens. I will pass the turn. Oh, actually. Should I attack? No, I should probably leave some defenders up. I'll pass.
Okay, in your end step, you may make a 1/1 untapped zombie there, Chris. Because I'm going to pay 4 mana, and I'm going to activate Jhoira of the Ghitu, and I'm going to suspend a Hand of Emrakul.
Ooh.
Yes, this is a 9 mana 7/7 that says I may sacrifice 4 Eldrazi spawn to return this rather than paying its mana cost. And it has a 7/7 with Annihilator 1.
Yep.
And then with the other 2 mana I have floating, I will activate Jhoira again, and I will put this Ruin Processor into turn, which is a 7 mana 7/8, and when I cast it, and I do cast from
Exile.
From suspend, yeah. I may put a card an opponent owns in exile into that player's graveyard, and if I do, I gain 5 life.
Oh,
Then-
sorry, what are you?
I'm activating Jhoira.
Her ability twice.
Yeah, to put them into exile.
Don't you- Oh, did you have rocks open?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I was just gonna say.
Yep.
And then I will tap Joyra's bug to put this down to 3. And then I'll go to my turn.
And I get another zombie.
No, he only activates once each turn.
Oh yeah, darn it.
And in my upkeep, this is going to go to 2. This goes to 3. Hellbent.
I like your plays.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to tap 3 and sack this Dreamstone Hedron. Draw 3 cards.
Make a zombie.
Yes, make a zombie. That's fine, I'll pass the turn.
Upkeep. Draw.
Play a Signet. Play Gravecrawler. Rob. This guy. So I'm declaring my attack phase.
Yep. Everything's got +1 right now.
So he's just drawn one card, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uno.
Is it when you attack?
Yes.
So you would draw and discard now before you declare attackers. So now all his board gets +2/+2.
And then I will do... Alex.
So Alex is getting all three of those?
3 attacks.
I will block.
Okay. I'm thinking before we move to blockers. Because I have to...
He can respond with spells and stuff.
I can't respond with spells, but I can put these into play right now. So I just need to decide which one I want, because...
You got a 6/6, or sorry,
That's
it's
an
an 8/8,
8/8, yeah.
4/4/4/4.
Yeah. Activate this, you can get a fourth one of those. And I'll drop this down. And then I will tap for 2 and remove the last counter. So I cast the Hand of Emrakul. I will block the thing that's giving you
Value.
value.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will take 4, 8, 12. I'll take 12.
Oh yeah, 6.
Yeah, it's 6, so you get one of these. Yeah.
Mr. Orfield.
I will cast Undying on him.
Ooh.
Undying Evil, sorry. Target creature gains Undying to end of turn.
Oh, cast a Dimir Signet.
So many mana rocks, Chris! I will untap. Upkeep trigger is to mill 2. I will mill Awaken the Honored Dead and a Forest. And then I will draw. I'm going to play a Breeding Pool for a Keru Goldkeeper. It's a flying 3/3 dragon. Whenever one or more cards leave my graveyard during my turn, I create a treasure token. And then I can pay 5, exile it from my graveyard, and put 2 +1/+1 counters and a flying counter on a creature I control. Activate only at sorcery speed. Combat. I like flying over Chris, so I'm going to attack you with both my flyers, Chris.
I figured...
I'm going to send the 2/2s to you, Alex. I'm going to send the 2/2s and the
1/1.
1/1 at you.
Sure.
And then, Rob, I'm going to send all 8 scoots at you.
And
They are.
1/1s.
Oh,
they don't
Do
buff.
you have something that likes death triggers?
It basically anytime
Everything that
something-
dies, I get a number of experience counters equal to how many things died, and then I'm able to return a creature card from my graveyard to the value of the experience counters or less.
Yeah. So if you choose to block, just block the tokens. Don't block the original, because then he'll get the original back.
Oh, do I have the original here?
Yeah, it's right there. It's sitting under.
But they all have the same effect, don't they?
Clarifying.
Yes.
If he blocks the original
Yeah.
and it goes to the graveyard,
Yes.
it's going to be something that Marin can get back eventually. Whereas you can't get back the tokens because they just go away.
So he's going to block the tokens and not the original.
Oh, okay, understood. Because then I could have duplicate of the original. Yes.
Which is why I thought about taking this out because
Yeah.
it's a real boy.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna
Yeah.
gonna block this 7/7 will block a 2/2.
Okay. So
Moving to blocks, I guess.
no, like, do I do my attack triggers now?
Yes, do the
Okay.
attack trigger.
Sorry, I know there's a
Yeah.
lot going on.
Do the thing.
So I mill 3 for Teval first, then I mill 3 for this guy.
Okay.
So first for Teval, I mill a Harrow, a Island, and a Forest. So I will bring a Island, which will make another 16 scoop. That's going to make me another zombie. I'm going to get a treasure from 16. I'm going to get 32 scoots. And then I'm going to mill 3 for this guy. So he's milling a Necromantic Selection,
Happens.
a Milliken,
Ooh.
and a Tormod the Desecrator. So I'm going to return a Tormod the Desecrator to the battlefield,
Yeah,
which
you
will
are.
then make me another
2/2.
2/2. One or more cards. This is technically a separate instance, so I would
Sure
get another
is.
treasure.
Move the blocks.
And I don't... Yeah, so now we can move the blocks. I don't think I have anything else.
I'll block 3 tokens.
I will block a 2/2.
I now have 3 experience counters from the things that are dying, and I have 2 of these. I'm just sorting out my board. Just give me a minute.
And then I will take 5.
I'll survive.
Took 5. To my end step, I'll return Milliken,
Great.
which will make me...
A treasure token, a zombie, and a different type of zombie.
I am done. You may go, Rob.
Play my commander. play Deadly Dispute, so I will sack a clue for the Deadly Dispute.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards, create a treasure. I have nothing if there's a board wipe.
bats,
Ooh, that's fun. Love that card.
because I might need to block some more Scoop Swarms. At my end step, I'm going to sacrifice Crime Novelist, doing 4 damage to
Marin?
Marin.
Okay. And then you'll make 3 treasures, 3 clues, and 3 food. And have 9 damage dealt to each opponent in your end step.
I did! I poked harder. I didn't poke down.
I will activate Jhoira to suspend a Thassa's Bounty, which is a 6-mana sorcery that draws me 3 cards and mills someone for 3.
Are you going to be able to cast it?
I have no idea, but I'm going to move it to my upkeep. We're going to pretend that these tap for blue, because I definitely don't need red. This will go down to 2. This will go down to 3.
I feel like I should put a Thassa's Oracle in.
Maybe. I'm gonna enchant myself, because
As a player.
I am enchanting.
Okay.
I'm gonna give myself Paradox Haze, which says at the beginning of enchanted player's first upkeep, that player gets an additional upkeep. Pass the turn.
And you got a lot of mana.
I do, and the one card in my hand is a mountain.
That is what I assume.
By Jonas D. Rowe. I admire his art.
I will cast On Wings of Gold.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Everything flies now, and get the +1/+1. Creatures you control that are zombies and or tokens get +1/+1 and have flying, and whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, make a 1/1.
It's in my Necrobloom deck for both those lines of text.
I'm going to declare attackers. Oh, I didn't do that.
What's you?
Oh, when I had a zombie die earlier.
Oh. Is it a you may? No, it's not a may. Let's retcon that. I want you to lose a life and draw a card.
Lord of the Accursed. So other zombies get +1/+1. Jordan.
So your board is getting +1/+1, +1/+1, and another +1/+1?
And it'll get
Five.
+2/+2 because he'll have to draw the discard.
I'll attack Rob with these two because I think he'll be big enough to kill that guy who blocks.
I mean, they all have. Oh yes.
Rob has 2 flyers as well.
Rob has flares. Okay, so Jordan and Rob.
So 4 of these at me and your big guy.
And then I draw.
And discard a land.
And start going.
We good to move to blocks?
Yep.
Jordan first, blocks.
So this is... Your board is getting +5 or +4?
Currently, all zombies, which is this entire board,
Yeah.
is getting +1, +4, +5.
Okay.
So, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only
Yeah.
4. It's not 5.
Put 2 chump blocks in front of those to not... Okay, so I'll block 2 zombies, so I'm going to take 8 and 12 damage. Sorry. 8 and 16.
So it's 16 total?
So 8 commander.
8 and then 4 and 4. Yeah, so 16 total.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
And so wants to damage assignment.
so blocks are declared, and then in response to going to damage,
I'm going to do Nyx Weaver.
My guys lived.
Yeah, I had a 3/3 and a 1/3. They weren't
Okay.
going to
So
die.
he dies and there's a death trigger
okay, so you're going to lose a life
and draw a card.
and draw a card. And none of those 1/1s died?
Nope.
Yes? Okay, great. And then Rob's going to take 10.
So I'm returning Marin
Yep,
to my hand.
yep.
I will make a zombie druid
Because a creature left your
because a
graveyard.
creature left, and I'll make a normal zombie because a creature left my graveyard. I'm good.
Gucci?
So I will untap. I'm gonna play a land. More dice. This is stupid. I'll go to 58 scoots. Float a colorless to mill a card.
Creature.
Nope, Conduit of Worlds.
Gee, what a shame.
I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna replay Marin. I'm going to
Kill him.
tap
You chase.
another 4, and I'm going to play Wonder.
Wonder why.
I'm going to
I
tap
wonder.
3, and I'm going to victimize Wonder to choose 2 target creature cards in my graveyard, sacrifice a creature, and I will return those chosen cards to the battlefield. So I will sacrifice Wonder, which will give me an experience. And then I will return 2, which will not be separate instances, so I will just return... I will make 1 and 1, if I believe. I am going to return Karu, Goldkeeper, and I'm going to return... I'm going to return a Noxious Gearhulk, targeting Chris's commander.
Not the only other flyer on the board.
He has 9 health.
Yeah, don't pick on Rob.
So this thing's dead, and
I think we're all dead.
you gain life?
I gain life equal to its toughness, so I will go 4 life. I can attack.
Yep, everything has flying.
I'm going to flunge.
Okay. Who gets what?
I'm going to send these to Chris. This to Alex.
Don't exact me, bro. Don't be rude about it.
To Alex. I'll send the Satyr to Alex. I'll send all 6 Druids to Rob. And then I have 29. So I'm going to send 15 Scoots at Chris. I will send 7 at Rob. And the rest at Alex. Does anyone have any responses?
I do.
Okay.
At one junction in time, this was not lethal. Because I have enough to put this into play, returning that to your graveyard and gaining 5 life and going to 10. But you sent more at my face, so good game.
Good game.
You should have said don't exact me then.
Good game, Chris?
I was trying to bait.
You should have.
I was trying to bait you.
I didn't want to be mean to you, so I was like, okay, Rob, good game.